Yeah, what's up, YouTube? I just wanted to talk about. I had a few rapture dreams. Well, first of all, I want to say God bless everybody. But I had a few rapture dreams at different times. I think my first one was in January or February 2012, and it was small but basic. Like I, I had my daughter in my hands, and I went to the window and I looked at the sky, and it was like fire in the sky, and it was moving like water, like a water, like if you go to the ocean and the way waves come, that's the way the fire was moving, but it was slow. Like nothing was burning on the ground, but it was fire just coming. And if you ever seen like a movie like where a bomb, atomic bomb went off or a nuke, like the way the smoke comes, it was coming like that kind of. And I just held my daughter in my arm and I said, Jesus is coming. I wasn't scared. I was calm and everything. And then I woke up. Okay. Now, my second rapture dream was, I think, in March. Whenever Friday the 13th was of 2012. 'Cause I know it was two of them, but the first one, it was on Friday the 13th. And I was at a diner in the dream. And we were making fun, like not making fun, we was just like clowning around. But it was like a 70s vibe. Like, have you ever seen a movie like where they've been at a diner, a 70s type diner? And we were at the diner, and it was just a crowd of people. I don't know these people in real life. We were just talking and laughing, and one of my friends in a dream, we were talking about, and we were saying how uh, he looked like an alien, and he needed to go, like, pretty much go back to his planet, and everyone was laughing. So then I had walked outside, and it was like a ship over top of the diner. I'm not saying it was a ship. It was something. It was in the air, like in the form of a something. It could have been a man with his hands out. It could have been a plane. It was something, and then it just flew off. And next thing I know, all I did was hear a bunch of people yelling. And I looked around, the people that were around me, even outside, had disappeared. Just like in the movie End Times. It was like a rapture movie. But and everyone, like, people were gone. So I go back in the diner to see what was going on. Like the news was up there. People in the diner were missing. A few of my friends that were at the table were missing. So everyone's looking at the news, and it's showing how everyone's going crazy all over the world, and no one knew what was going on. So I went outside, and like, well, again, after I looked at the news, and I think I got on my knees and I was praying. It was me and someone else, some other guy. I think we were praying to God, and the other guy was praying, asking why didn't he take them? And I prayed too, like, but I knew that I was happy because my loved ones had went to heaven, and I think I was trying to explain to him that we're still here, not because we felt God, but I know I'm a Christian, and I was pretty much trying to tell him we need to lead people the right way through Christ. So there's a lot of people who think that if they get left when the rapture comes, that's it. It's not that. Like, you still, God still wants others to change their lives, and He's gonna leave people behind to help other people change. And okay, my last dream. This was in about I'm gonna say May. This one was kind of crazy, kind of weird. I can't remember everything now because now it's July. But in this dream, I'm trying to remember. It was like it was just like a voice. You just heard this loud voice, like it's time, and that's what the voice said. And everyone just was like marching to this machine. I'm not. It's like a machine. Like everyone just had to stand in line. We were still on Earth, and oh, matter of fact, no, I'm skipping parts. No, it was like the government had took over. All the Christians were like pretty much living like with nothing, like in the woods and stuff like that. And the government people who didn't believe in Christ or didn't care, they were in like buildings and they had it all blocked off and everything. And somehow we all the Christians got inside the building. Like we were trying to explain to them that we wanted to live and that they should change their lives, et cetera, et cetera. They weren't trying to hear they had guns. We didn't have guns, but we were all inside. And when this, like, it was pretty much not a fight, but they were slaughtering us because we were trying to come through the walls. We were trying to go in. They were shooting. They weren't letting us in. And this is when the voice came. And the voice was just telling everyone to come. They put their guns down. All the Christians, they followed the voice to this machine. Sun was out. It was bright. Um, when we got to the machine, it was like a recap of our life. Like everyone went up to that machine. Like when I went up to it, what I saw was pretty much stuff that happened in my life. And after that, the machine didn't say nothing to you, didn't do nothing. You seen it. After then, it would the next person would have to come up. Theirs would go. Then you would go. You would follow the line. Nothing happened after that. So then somehow the dream changed. Like once you walked off, it was nothing but desert. It was a path. Some people had cars, some people were walking. So everybody was just going this path. Then the path would branch off. People would go their own ways. So as that was happening, I've seen people that I knew from my past that I haven't seen in years. Like people that I don't even think about. And it was this abandoned house. And I walked to the house. There was no houses at all anywhere. It was just this huge house, and a few people were following me. We all walked to this house, and we all heard this voice again as we were in the house. Like it was a crowd of people. Like everyone who was left on earth. It was a crowd of people. And we heard this voice. It said, "It's time." So as we all looked off into the distance, it was just this huge flame coming at us, and everyone went crazy. They tried to run. I mean, it was like a line of people everywhere. You couldn't do anything. So I'm trying to go toward the basement. And as this fire's coming, I know it's coming. I hear people screaming. The screams are getting closer. When the fire hit me, all I did was feel warm and happy. Like I was scared because I was like someone pointing a gun at your face. I'm praying. I know that God's gonna save me, but I'm still gonna be some type of scared. Not so much of what's gonna happen when I die, but just as it's happening. It's hard. Well, y'all know what I mean. But I felt that fear, not a fear of I don't know where I'm going, et cetera, et cetera. But once the flame hit me, it touched my skin. It hurted, but then I felt this warmth, like something was hugging me, and I felt so at peace, and it was nothing. It was just I don't know. It was just like floating and and a bunch of peace. Like I didn't see anything. I didn't. It was just like you were sleeping. You were having the best sleep of your life, and you were just warm, and you were just being held. Which might sound weird, but yeah, those were my three rapture dreams, which I've had all in 2012. And I, I just like I said in my previous video, God told me that I need to do this, and that's why I'm doing it. And I do believe the rapture's coming. I do think that, and I'm not trying to get people scared or none of that, because it's gonna happen. Even in the Bible, it says that it's pretty much coming soon, but we don't know the time or none of that or the day. But all Christians know that when it's coming, pretty much. But I do feel it. Do I think I'm gonna be here or on this earth? I think I'm gonna experience part of it. I don't believe that I'm gonna be here for the whole thing, but I do. I'm gonna be here for when the governments decide to try to get chips in everybody and the mark of the beast, et cetera, et cetera. I think I'm gonna be around for that. But as far as me seeing Jesus come back, I think I'm gonna see him before he touches down on this earth. You know, but I don't know. That's just how I feel. I'm not sure. Um, But I do get the feeling that I have these dreams like that because I've seen other videos where people had these dreams and they were taken, or some weren't taken and they were upset because they weren't taken. But sometimes I do feel that I was put here to guide people after that happens, because mm, uh, not to be a leader or nothing like that, but just to help people and show them the way of God. Um, but yeah, those are my rapture dreams. So comment, we can talk about them, compare dreams. I don't know, but like I said, God just wanted me to do this. That's why I'm doing it. Y'all have a blessed day.